Let's face it, life isn't easy. If you're stuck in a bad relationship, betrayed or afraid of tomorrow, financially insecure, or desperate for a breakthrough, you've come to the right place. Dr. Carmen Harra is a renowned psychologist, intuitive, relationship expert, and best-selling author, and she's here to give you the miracle guidance you need. Her new call-in show, Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life, offers profound wisdom, practical advice, daily exercises, and empowering predictions, all for you. Dr. Harra's show aims to eliminate everyday problems, big and small, with topics like healing your relationships, reclaiming your power, achieving better health, dealing with loss, and so much more. Regain the joy, stability, and fulfillment you deserve to feel. Tune in to Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life with host Dr. Carmen Harra, live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and find the answers you've been looking for.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Miracle Guidance. I'm Carmen Harra, and I'm so happy to be back with you. I took a little break from my show with the holiday season, but now I'll be live as usual every Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. here on OMTimes Radio with my wonderful producer Christopher, with all these amazing people at OMTimes Radio, which I'm very grateful for. And tonight, I want to show you how you can have a great 2020. I'll try to offer you 11 incredible resolutions aimed to be real, permanent self-improvement. Now, many of you think we don't want resolution, we want something more concrete, but these resolutions are something you can really stick, so that you will be able to see your life changing, because you will be happier, healthier, wealthier this year. So I also want to take your calls. I want to answer all your life questions and make all your personal predictions for 2020. And so I want to see what's in store for all of you in this year and for all of you personally. So that's why this is a calling show. So you can feel free to call in 202-570-7057, and I'll go to your calls in a few minutes. But the first thing that I want to do is I want to just take a look at the overall energy of this year. Now, when we start the year, we look at what is the year representing? What does it symbolize for humanity? And if we look in terms of numerology, 2020, if we put the two numbers together, zeros, they don't exist in the ancient teaching of Kabbalah, numerology, Pythagoras. It's only the 2, so 2 equals a 4. Now 4 is symbolizes the universal year 4, a year of stability, a year of balance, though it didn't quite start this way. If we think of the war in Iraq, if we think of the out-of-control wildfire in Australia, the unprecedented earthquake in Puerto Rico, this year had a very rough beginning. So we have to question ourselves why. Because although number 4 represents grounding, represents expanding, represents the 4 level of the physical world, the so-called the 4 level of creation, the earth, the water, the fire, the 2020 symbol has a lot to do, as I said, with those physical elements, the things that exist in the tangible world. What exists in the tangible world is the money that rules the world, the planet Earth, the nature, the humans, the homes, the animals. This is what's tangible. One of the key points of 2020 is actually evolution, so that our universe is trying to wake us up to the fact that we need to do better things with the material resources and be more responsible with natural resources. So since number 4 is associated with the source, we will witness many wake-up calls this year to the climate change, to what's happening on Earth. And we're becoming more aware of this all changes that are happening, meaning increased natural disasters like earthquakes, volcanoes, hurricanes. Now, leader of the world will have to wake up and put effort into forming ways of saving our planet and helping it, and stop pretending that this is a host created by the Chinese. So it's about time, for them to wake up. On a personal level, this is the year to establish your foundation. So if you think in your own personal life, you have to create your groundwork and build on it. This is a time that's conducive to self-transformation. To rise up and renew your spirit is the year to have a year that will have a good impact on your finance, because 4 is associated with nothing else other than money. Now, don't forget, we have a president in the White House who is a number 4. His numerology is 4. But the reason that he went to war is because he's in a personal year 5. And since President Trump entered the year 5, he was impeached. Because the year 5 means the year of war. 5 means war. 5 means death, is the house of transit of dying. Jesus died the 5th day of the week on Friday. So if you understand the meaning of 5, it's the 5th dimension. 5 goes beyond the 4 level of creation into the 5th dimension, which is the higher dimension. And the president is in that house of transit 5. So that's one of the reasons why he got impeached under the year 5, and he couldn't get impeached before. And that's why he went to war, because he personally is in the year 5, and he's the one that created this entire situation. No one else did. So we have to understand what is the global year symbolizes and what our personal year symbolizes, in contradiction with the universal year. So when, for instance, I will talk to all of you that are waiting for me to talk, we will look into what does it mean, the fact that you happen to be in the year 4, but your personal year is 9, or your personal year is 3, and we'll look into that. So, and that can change the perspective of your life. But overall, this year has a good impact over your finance, because it's a year to buy. It's a year that gives you spending power. It's a good year for real estate. It's a good year for the economy. It's a year to move or invest in a new home. Though I should say that the third part of the year, the economy seems to kind of go a little bit down. And as we're moving to the year 5, which is going to be next year, then we're going to be a lot of struggle with our finance and with the economy. But 2020 is a buyer's market. And as I said, interestingly enough, the president, who's a number 4, made all his money in real estate. Number 4 means the 4 level of creation at the 4 corners of the house. And what did this man do all his life? He was building homes. He was building houses. He was building properties. This is the way he made his money, through real estate. Now, this year offers, as I said, economic support to many individuals. And this is a good year to switch job. And it's an overall good year to generate income from different sources. So I should say overall, this year is supportive to be, in general, a positive year. It's like I encourage you to climb up the ladder in a sense of a material evolution, but also in a spiritual way. I am personally waiting and watching how humanity's progress this year will unfold altogether. So, and I'm praying for that, and I'm waiting for that. And I'm waiting for the awakening that is supposed to happen to all of us. Because according to all the calculations, we do have only 13 years left to 2033. If you take the 2000 and add the 33, the age when Jesus died, we come to 2033, and that's the end of the era, entering the era of Aquarius, and the end of the transition between Pisces into the Aquarius. those 13 years are this 13 years to 2020, 2033 are the years that can save us or break us. And I'm telling you, this is a powerful statement. And I hope that everybody can listen and everybody can understand the major significance beyond these words. Now, I've been involved in an organization called Grounding, and it had a lot to do with the environment and saving our planet, created by one of my friends, Julia Banks Jackson, and her home was actually burned from the ground by fires in California. But she is an extraordinary woman who decided to put all her money and all her time and energy into helping planet Earth, and into the environment. And I can tell you that it is remarkable what she's doing. And she partnered with Leonardo DiCaprio and many people who are interested in saving the planet Earth. And all the scientists came to this event that took place last fall in California. And I can tell that they were scientifically able to prove that we have only these 13 years left, to save life on Earth. This sounds kind of dramatic, sounds kind of scary. But if you listen to those people, then you are just waking up to what you need to do as an individual and in which way you can participate, to bring your contribution to the world. And I think we have to stop paying attention to all the nonsense, to all the vanities, and to the life of the Kardashians and all kinds of people out there, instead of concentrating on what can we do for all of us globally. And I'm not kidding. I'm very serious and how important it is what I'm saying here, and how important it is for us to join forces and come together in this moment in our evolution. So 2020, talking about 2020 vision, I do hope that we all have a 2020 vision right now when it comes to seeing our fate and seeing where the world is going from here on, and how significant this is for all of us. I would love to take your calls, because I know that there's so many of you waiting online. Actually, my producer was telling me that some people call like 30 minutes, like Rosie from New York. She was calling me 30 minutes way before the show. So hi, Rosie, welcome to the show. And Julia, Robin, Melinda, Jenny from Los Angeles, all of you guys, hold on the line. I'll be with you in a second. So hi, my lovely Rosie. Happy New Year to all of you guys. And Rosie, welcome to the show. Can you hear me?
Hi, Carmen. Yes, I can hear you. Happy New Year.
Hello, beautiful friend.
How are you?
I am very excited to do this show. I missed the show. I was not on the air during the holidays, so I'm excited to be back.
Off. Good for you. Good for you.
How can I help you, my dear?
So, Carmen, I'm very happy for this decade to begin.
Right.
I just think there's a lot of positive things about 2020. And, I'm putting my health and my happiness first this year. I have neglected that last year because I was overworked. But
right.
I have to do what I have to do for myself. And, I want to know, as far as what love, will I be meeting anybody new? Will I be falling in love? Will I be meeting someone special?
Give me the month and the day of your birth, not the year.
Sure, January 16th.
Also, so as you can see, you born in January, you feel like this. 16, happy birthday.
Yes. Thank you, Carmen.
Happy birthday
Thank you.
to you. Happy birthday
Yay.
to you. Happy birthday, beautiful Rosie. Happy birthday to you. I love you, my
Carmen.
sweetheart.
Thank
so you're entering, so you're in the year 4, but you actually entering the year 3. In your personal year is not 4, it's the year 3. Okay. So the year 4 being a universal year 4, that brings you a lot of stability. So you feel like you're more ready, way a better year than last year. I don't know if you realize that, but you will actually realize it really soon, that this is the year in which you can be more, communicate better, you can be more creative. This is the year in you can be more romantic. This is the year in which you, Trinity, the triangle, which means stability in your private life, bringing somebody in. So this is definitely a year in which you can meet a lot of new people come in your life, and the love comes in your life, but it comes in a stable way. It's not only that you meet somebody, you really meet the right person. You'll feel like your mind is more sharp. You'll feel like your thinking is way more profound, because your creative energy, the vibration of 3, it's so powerful. And in combination with the stability of the element of 4, makes you feel like more powerful than ever. So I think that if you ever had a chance to motivate yourself, to uplift your spirit, to express yourself, this is the time to do it. So I'm very confident that you will meet somebody this year. So if you're not in a relationship, I don't think you are. Am I right?
Yes, I'm not in a relationship now.
No. So this is the year when you will be, and I expect somewhere in the spring, you will already be in a relationship. I want you to be out there because you already entered the vibration of 3 under the universal year 4. So this is amazing. It gives you the stability and the love that you've been looking for quite a while. I don't know if you've been single at least for the last 4 or 5 years. How many years you've been single?
Yeah, 5 years. 5 years.
Right. So I've been right on this one because I felt like pretty much I felt this is the end of the last 5 years and the beginning of a new era in your private life. So I sense somebody in your life who's extremely kind, and that's what you need, and a good person. Very respectful towards you. Also, very stable. You want somebody stable. You want somebody who's balanced, who can give you exactly what you need, who's like a complement to your personality.
Correct.
Somebody who I should say is around your age, probably a little bit older, but not a big age difference. Looks like a real gentleman. You don't find them anymore, but this man looks, even physically looks like that. He's put together. He's so attentive to the details, bright, educated, a little bit of an introvert, always elegant. He has a classy, elegant something about him. Yes, this is happening to you. I want you to keep me informed about this because I really think that it cannot get any better than this. This is fantastic for you. So I'm gonna go to a break, and I love you. Thank you for calling me.
Thank you.
Keep me posted on this one.
I
Invite
will.
me to your wedding.
I will.
I love you. Happy birthday, my girl.
Thank you, darling.
The best of the holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
OMTimes magazine is one of the leading online content providers of positivity, wellness, and personal empowerment. A philanthropic organization, their net proceeds are funneled to support worldwide charity initiatives via Humanity Healing International. Through their commitment to creating community and providing conscious content, they aspire to uplift humanity on a global scale. Connect at omtimes.com. OMTimes, creating a more conscious lifestyle.
Melissa from Michigan. I work an extra part-time job serving lunch at my child's school, but I still can't afford to put food on our table.
Daniel from California. Choosing whether to pay the rent or pay to fix the car to get to work doesn't leave us with much at all. Now we can't even pay for meals.
Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
radio, and I was talking about 2020 and the significance of seeing this year, with that 2020 vision, like having the right perception of this year and taking the right action and coming together to be more powerful in changing life on Earth, in empowering life on Earth, in getting more stability and more balance that we all need. This is not a year to go to war. This is not a year to destroy. This is the year to build. And that's what we need to do. And this is not a year to gossip. So don't get me wrong on the comment on the Kardashian. I admire those women, but it's time to concentrate on the major problems that people have on Earth. And I think it's time to come together, to save this planet. So I'm going to go back to the calls, and I'm going to take Jenny from Los Angeles. Hi, my dear Jenny. How are you, my love?
Hi, Carmen. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, beautiful. Very well.
Great. Happy 2020.
To you too, my love. So, do you have any specific question for me?
I do, Carmen.
Okay.
I have a feeling 2020 is going to be a generally very good year, and I feel like this has got to be the year for me because all the previous years have been very challenging personally.
Okay.
And despite that, I'm going through a heartbreak and I'm having a hard time letting go of an ex. I just sort of wanted to know, what do you see on the horizon for me for 2020? I'm looking for a new place to live and obviously meet the love of my life and get married and all that stuff.
Give me just the month and the day when you're born. I want to see which year are you in.
I'm September 12th.
Okay, so you're actually in a very good year. So you are in the year 6. And the year 6 is the year of harmony. The year 6 is the year of marriage. The year 6 is the year of love. So you are single now?
I am.
I'm surprised that you are, because being in the year 6, but you have another almost 10 months ahead of you to find the person for you. And actually, I see you sooner than you think with somebody who is very sweet, and he is relatively tall, big forehead, brunette, darker hair, very charismatic, big smile, beautiful smile, so authentic, so genuine, so charming, and I think he does some work in electronics, computers, finance, something like this. Lives on his own, educated. He has a lot of qualities as a human being. That's what I like him for you. He's very, very warm, kind, and real, authentic. The authenticity is what I like about this person. He happens to be also charming. He looks good. He's a very attractive man. And he has like a presence, he's tall, he's handsome, he has this big smile. You meet him at one of your friends' events, or one of your friends organizes an event, and it's somewhere during February. Let me know about this, because that's right around the corner.
Wow.
I won't be surprised if you will be spending your Valentine with this person. When you wait for somebody, and the day you meet the person you're supposed to be with, things move so fast. And it's like some kind of a karmic relationship, because it's going to move very fast. It's going to be very intense and very, very, how should I say, very powerful. So I want you to pay attention to this person. I feel like this woman is somebody. Do you have any friend that has an L or an M? There's 2 initials that come to me.
Yes, my best friend has a name. Her initials are LN.
Yeah, okay. So it's your best friend is either organizing something or she's doing something. And through her, it's not that she's introducing you, but indirectly, this is the way you meet this man. And I see that the moment you meet him, you become inseparable. And he will bring you flowers on Valentine's. So this is right around the corner. This is right around the corner. In this year, everything will move very fast. When it comes to the chapter of love for you, this is your year of love. You're in the year of love because you're in the personal year 6, coupled with the universal year 4. It cannot get any better than this, you know. So that's all I know, that this is happening for you, Jenny.
Thank you so much. That sounds wonderful. Finally.
Just open your eyes and go towards this friend of yours with this initial. Now, I don't know anything about you. I don't know anything about your friends. But the fact that I picked up on those initials, it means that's where you need to pay attention to.
Okay.
So the fact that those initials are revealed, it means the truth is there. That woman indirectly, without having a plan to introduce you, she indirectly is the catalyst, you know, to open the door for you to that relationship. And it's something that is like planned, organized by her, and you go there, and this man, even if it's an event in her home or at work, or I don't know where it is exactly. I can see what the details of it. But I like the fact that she opens that door for you. You just have to go through the door, and you will understand everything I'm telling you. And you have to do me a favor and let me know much more when all of this will unfold. Let's talk in details about it. Is that okay?
Yes, I would love to call you back. Thank you so much. That sounds wonderful.
Okay, my beautiful friend. Thank you so much. And again, thank you for calling and let me know. So I'll be waiting for your call.
Thank you, Carmen.
And have a blessed 2020.
You as well.
Okay, my beautiful. I want to go and see who else is here for me, because tonight I decided to take everybody's calls. I know there's so many of you, so my intention is to pick up all the calls and answer everybody. So I'm going to go now to Julia from Florida. Hi, beautiful Julia.
Hi, Carmen. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, my love. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. How are you?
Good. As long as you're doing well, I'm happy. If I hear you're doing well, that makes me feel happy.
Aw, bless your heart. Thank you.
How was your New Year's Eve?
Actually, it was uneventful. I just stayed home and just enjoyed the night.
That's perfect. You don't necessarily have to go anywhere. You can be home and celebrate, you know. Celebration can happen anywhere. So give me the month and the day of your birth. Let's see which is your personal year versus the universal year.
It's September 16th.
September 16th. Okay, let's see. So you're at the beginning right now of a life cycle, which is very powerful. And beginning of a life cycle with the universal year 4 is a very positive combination. And I should say that in the last 2 months, you probably had a feeling of things changing or a need to change a lot of things around you. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
You know,
definitely.
when you change, you might want to change your environment. You might want to change the way you work. You might want to move. You might want to get rid of all the stuff in your closet that you don't need. So there's this need to start fresh, like you prepare yourself for something big. Whatever you do now, all the way to the end of the year, will define your next 12 years. So it's that powerful. So when you start a life cycle, your next 12 years will be influenced by your decision that you take during 2020. So for you, 2020 is an amazing year because, as I said, will influence the next decade. So when you will wake up in 2030, then you will still feel like you look back and say, well, definitely my decision in 2020 had a lot to do with where I am in 2030. So that's why I'm glad to stress out the fact that this year is so powerful for you. Do you have any specific questions about this year? Anything that you have in store? Because this year brings you unexpected changes. So you just wake up and see, wait a minute, I just need to do this. So all kinds of things that come suddenly for a resolution. And if you don't want to change them, they will force you to change them. You understand?
Yes. Well, I know I need to find myself employment, find a job, find a place where I'm going to fit in and really thrive.
Okay, so you're looking for a place?
Yeah, a job, yes.
Okay, well, you'll have a place and a job, in my opinion, immediately. And it happens with the help of a woman who has a B initial, Barbara, Betty, somebody with a B name. Have I ever mentioned this to you?
Not that comes to mind, but it's possible you did, and I just forgot.
What did you say? I
said it's possible you did, but I may have forgotten.
Okay. No, because I see a woman who's kind of middle-aged, like a woman around her 50s. She wears her hair in the back. I think Barbara is her name. Because I feel a B and an S, these two initials come around her name. And I see a woman with a big forehead, medium in height, a little bit heavy. She's not thin. But she's like in a position of power. This is a woman I think will hire you, will be some kind of authority, and offers you a good position. Did you try to apply anywhere?
Not yet. I've been taking care of some medical stuff, and I'm planning to get started like February. Good.
Well, if you start February, expect something to happen immediately. From the moment you apply, you will get it right away. You'll get it.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, I've been really kind of stressing about it.
Tell me that no stress. Stress is never good. It makes you feel uncomfortable. It makes you feel anxious. It develops those anxiety. Even sometimes people develop panic disorder from anxiety. You don't need that. So stay relaxed, breathe, and tell yourself, I know I'm controlling this situation. I'm not letting emotions control me. So I'm not worried. I'm not afraid. This is all going to work for me better than I think. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. So look for this person, apply, and we can even speak after this right away. And you'll see how amazing this will be.
Awesome.
Yeah, really good.
Wow, wonderful. Well, thank you, as always,
Anything else you need to know? So this is a good year. Look for job change. It might be that you change your location. I don't know if you thought about moving to a different area. Have you thought of that?
Yeah, I've still been wanting to move. It's like I want, like you said at the beginning, I want everything to change. I want a new home, a new job, new love.
Because this year brings you all. Then you go in another 10 years when things don't have that powerful impact, So if this year is not powerful, I don't know which year will be for you. You understand? This is the year that really defines your decade, a new beginning, a new decade for you. Because it's interesting, you start a decade, but you also start a new life cycle. So that's pretty remarkable in your case, Very powerful. Amazing.
That's awesome. Because that's exactly right. That's what I want is a new fresh start.
And one thing brings all the rest. It's like all you need, get a new job and you see that everything else seems like being new. You will see that not only the job is new, but all the other things are new. Everything else is new.
Well, I'm ready.
So you're ready, and let me know. Let's be in touch. Let's be in touch.
Awesome.
Well, I want to be in touch with you, and I love you. And call me anytime. I'm here on the radio, and we'll talk. All right, my love. Thank you, Julia. Okay, my beautiful. Lots of love. I'm going to go to Robin in Pennsylvania. Hi, Robin. How are you, my dear?
Fine. Thank you, Carmen. Things are moving along. I got a letter from the OIG, Office of Inspector General, but I didn't have all my materials, but I sent him the rest of the information that they wanted, and now I'm ready for the letter from the VA that were sent to him.
Okay.
And I spoke to the doctor today that was the anesthesiologist, and he's going to see what he can do to help me with the surgeon that did my father's operation, and he's going to see if he can write something positive about everything good that went on with the operation, so I just was wondering what you see happening with me. My birthday is February 8th.
Hold on 1 second. February 8th. Okay. Well, it's interesting with you is that you've been in the year 4 until you'll step into the year 5 under the universal year 4, but you are still in the year 4 till February 8th. So, which makes me believe that something has to come now in terms of a resolution for your father's case. And when I say now, in this month, there's another month ahead when I expect a major decision. Do you expect anything major to happen right now? Any major decision?
No. I have to write up the appeal, and and I have some. I'm going to write it up, and I have some ready in the wings, ready to present it. Help me to present it as if it was presented to court.
Okay, Robin, do me a favor. I need to go to a short break. Hold on the line, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, I need to
Very
go
good.
to a break.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Sure. So we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to go back to Robin. And then I do have some other people on the line. I have Helena, I have Cornelia, I have Melinda. So will you guys hold on the line? I'll be with you in a minute after the break. Thank you.
The best of holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
Ascending Hearts is no ordinary dating site, but a spiritual dating site with a purpose, to link you with your soulmate. We engineer the serendipity so you can trust that you will attune with someone that has the same matching vibration as you. Ascending Hearts, the conscious dating site for the spiritually aware. Try Ascending Hearts for free. AscendingHearts.com.
My name is Victor Furman. Some call me The Voice. I've always been fascinated with human nature, spirituality, science, and the crossroads at which they meet. Join me Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on OMTimes Radio, and we'll explore these topics and so much more on Destination Unlimited.
I'm Fidel Nshambo. I was born in a city called Bukavu in the Congo. We were a loving family, and then, boom, everything that I had disappeared in a single day. People think that when you are a refugee and they resettle you to America and all your problems are done. They don't understand that that's the beginning of everything. I was not born a refugee. I was made one.
It's time we welcome refugee families with open arms. Learn more at embracerefugees.org, brought to you by the Ad Council.
And I'm back. I'm Carmen Harra on OMTime Radio. trying to get all your calls tonight. What a pleasure to be with you. I'm so grateful for everything, and thank you so much for all the messages I got from you guys. I'm so grateful to all of you writing to me. I never expected so many messages, but I tell you, I wish 2020 will be for all of you the best year, and all the blessing I'm sending to all of you. And I'm going to go back to Robin. So Robin, ask me specifically, because you being in the year 5 as of February, we need to make sure that we control something right now. So
Right.
we need to control the situation right now in the next 1 month. So you said you expect something from the, is it from the court or from the Attorney General? From who are you expecting exactly?
The Inspector General. Yeah,
From
I'm
the
getting a
Inspector
letter.
General. Okay.
Of what the VA wrote, and it went to them, and then they sent to me. So I'm waiting for it. I'm expecting it this week or next week, but I'm already starting to write things up. I already contacted several people that are in the wings, ready to
So move very
help
fast,
me.
because you're gonna have a resolution immediately. You know. So move
Okay,
very
great.
fast towards a resolution, and then things will be set in the right direction. You know what I mean? And I think that by May or June, you're gonna have a full resolution. I think things are really coming your way. You know. So
Okay,
you
so
will be
everything
very
looks.
happy. I do see a person with a W name, William Walsh, something like that. Look for the person with a W, and a John name, which is a very common name. But look and see who are these people down the line who seem to sign something, help you with something, get involved through the process. So look for these people who seem to be helpful down the line.
Okay, all right, that's good.
Okay, my beautiful. Hang in there. I know this is not easy, but you will succeed.
That's what I need to know. I need to know that this is coming to an end, and end for.
It's a good end for you. Yeah. It's finally coming to an end that you can celebrate. You know, the end after all this struggle and all this effort.
Yes.
Okay, my love.
And one really quick question. My dog has bladder cancer, and I was wondering, I'm treating her, and she seems to be a little bit better. How does that look to you?
You know, animal deals differently with diseases like this. Most important thing is don't put him on, don't do surgery on him. That's what comes in my head. Don't try to.
Oh no, she can't. She can't anyway have surgery. No.
Don't do necessarily chemo. Don't necessarily try to put him through the human treatment. Try to do everything naturally. There are natural ways of helping him, and he's not. I don't see him dying. No, I see him living.
Yeah, I'm using natural ways, and the last urinalysis said the cancer cells are going down.
No, he's living. He's not going anywhere.
Yes.
Animals deal differently with this disease than humans do.
Okay.
And sometimes,
thank you.
We do a disservice to people by putting too much chemo into it. I've seen a lot of people dying from chemo than dying from cancer. So
yes, that's right.
To animals that we should not put them through too aggressive form of treatment that might not work and might only affect them more. So only natural, and he will get better. And keep me posted on this. I'm a big animal lover. I have dogs, and I love them, and I know what you're going through, and I sympathize with you, and I'm here for you. So just call me and let me know on this one. Okay, my angel. I love you.
Okay, thank you. I love you too.
Beautiful.
You've been a great inspiration to me. Thank you.
I love you, sweetheart. Thank you for calling me. I'm going to go to Melinda in Texas. Hi, my lovely Melinda.
Hello, how are you, Carmen?
Hi, beautiful girl. How are you, my love?
Hello, Happy New Year.
To you too, my angel.
Greetings from Texas.
Love you. Greeting back to you from Miami.
Awesome. Oh, I wish I was in Miami.
Okay, my
well,
beautiful. I'm listening.
I am calling today. I just became a real estate agent, and I
Good.
have 2
Congratulations.
questions.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're selling
Thank
a
you.
home right away. You're selling something right away. Do you have like a duplex or something on your listing?
I don't have any listings yet, but I live in
Okay, you'll have a
townhome.
listing that comes from a man, so you'll have your first sell right away. It's just something just down, and it's going to feel so fabulous because there's very good money coming your way, and it's going to feel so good. It's kind of fast, unexpected, very good money, and it's empowering. You know, you'll say, wow, the year started very good for me. So that's happening relatively quickly. Some people who are in the business are giving you a listing, and you will be able to sell that property immediately. So look into taking action right away, because there is which month and day you born, because this is coming very fast. When are you born? Month and day,
I was
not
born
the year.
August 30th.
August 30th. Yeah, so this is coming, I should say February, March, something right around the corner. Are you working with somebody else, or you on your own right now?
No, I'm not doing anything. I'm working with Keller Williams.
Okay, so that's the way it's going to happen, through them.
Okay.
I feel that this might be the listing of somebody else who's not doing it and is giving it to you. And you succeed to break through and make it happen ASAP. So I'm excited about that, because it makes you start the year with such a positive situation. It brings you money, it makes you feel excited. You feel rewarded. It empowers you. It makes you feel like, hey, I'm on the right track. I know what I'm doing. This is good. And I also want you to invest this year. If you make more money than you expected, invest it in something. I won't be surprised if you buy a piece of real estate for yourself. I won't be surprised.
Okay.
This year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any specific things you want to ask me? Yeah.
So I'm in the right field as far as real estate. I'm doing the right thing, right?
You are doing the right thing. It's exactly what I was doing. The year 4, the 4 corners, the house has 4 corners. The year of the real estate is 2020, is the year of real estate. So you're exactly doing the exactly right thing that you needed to do in exactly right timing. So it's perfect timing.
What about a new husband? What about a new husband? I need a husband.
Oh, he needs to come with a house, you know.
Right. I'm hoping to get both.
No, you meet somebody through the business too. I won't be surprised if you meet somebody who you actually try to sell a property. Well, I can tell you, this man is really handsome. Alisa, this is a very handsome man. You meet somebody, I don't know, from now on to June, something like this. It's right relatively quickly, but it's right around closer to your birthday, like 1 or 2, 3 months right before your birthday. And I should say, when you meet him, then you go on a vacation together 2 months later. It's like moving fast, and I think it's going to be really good. I won't surprise you by the end of this year. You will even move together. You know, this year changes your life completely. Your life will never be the same, you know, after this year. But promise me to call back and give me some reason to celebrate with you.
Okay, I will.
Tell me about
this
guy. Okay, my beautiful Melissa. Okay, my love.
Thank you so much, Carmen.
So good to hear your voice. I love you, sweetie. Okay, my dear. I'm gonna go to. I love you more, my love. I'm gonna go to Ontario, to Cornelia. Hi, my Cornelia. Happy New Year, my love.
Hello, Carmen. Happy New Year to you, too. I wish you all the best and of blessing for this year to you.
To you, too, my love. How's my beautiful Cornelia?
We are okay, thank you. We had a very nice celebration here with my uncle was coming, and days pass so fast, and I'm just wondering now to find a job. And I called you to see what this year reserves for me financially and job-wise, Carmen.
The reason with the finding of the job was probably a little bit delayed was this end of the year. I don't know if you agree with me. I also think
you know exactly. Yes.
I don't think you are really that concentrating. You know, this time of the year is always difficult. But I really see you finding a job till the middle of February. Something in the next 4 or 5 weeks, I see you working. When you put your mind to...
and
you concentrate, that's it, you know. You'll make it happen.
Yes. And can you tell me something about Carmen on the name of the somebody?
It's a place that is somewhere on the second floor, and there's some stairs. You go up, and it's somebody with a D name. It's a woman who owns a place. And I feel like I love this place. It's very nice. Great energy, very modern inside. You love it. You'll get along with this. As a person like 2 or 3 years younger than you, blonde, light hair, look around. There's someone else referring you to her, and it's going to do extremely well. You will be very excited. Yeah, this is
and
really
can you
good.
see Carmen around in what field? What am I going to do if you see me?
Well, I see you working with this woman. I even wonder where you will partner with her in this place, or you become, you associate yourself with her. You engage in this business in a more other than being an employee. I won't be surprised.
And you don't see me going back in none of my ex-workplaces?
No, I don't think you want to go back. And one of the things that I always recommend to people is not to go back. In rare cases, people should go back if something karmically is not resolved. But I think that in your case, everything is closed. The doors of the past are closed. Do you agree with me or no?
I do. And financially, you seeing me well this year.
Because I don't think going back will make you feel good. You know what I mean? I think you will feel...
That's true.
You will feel broken. Like I go back and I'm unhappy, you know? And then I go back and then I question, why did I go back there? Because that was a bad move, you know? And then you go back and then you want to walk away from that, you know? Because
that's
it's
very
not
true.
what you want.
And then you see me financially doing okay this year.
Oh, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Very okay. Yeah.
Okay.
No, this is a way better year than
much.
the last 8. So if you compare with the last year...
Oh, that's a good surprise. Then I know exactly why I needed to call you today. Thank you, Carmen, and have a good night. Thank you so much. I love you.
I love you, my sweetheart. Thank you for calling me, and happy 2020.
To you too. I kiss you. Bye-bye.
Me too. Okay, my love. I'm going to go to Helena in New York. Hi, my Helena. How are you, my dear?
Hi, Carmen. Happy New Year.
Hi, beautiful friend. Happy New Year to you. My wonderful, super talented friend. How are you, Helena?
Well, I'm hanging in okay. What do you see coming?
Oh, this is a good year for you, too. But give me again your month and the day of your birth, because I want to see which personal year are you versus the universal 4. So give me just the month and the day, not the year.
December 3.
December 3. So let's see. December 3. 3. Wow. You at the end of a life cycle. Does it feel like you need to close a lot of doors right now? Does it feel like
yes,
this
in a
is
way, but also
the year that you need to redefine your life and you need to start fresh and let go of a lot of things and a lot of people and just not look back and just break through the last 12 years, go back in time 12 years ago. You want like a fresh new beginning. That's how I feel. I feel like you're in a preparation for something. This is the year that is making you reflect upon the last 9 and not wanting to repeat what happened here. Wanting to make your life way different. This year brings you the project of your lifetime, the recognition of a lifetime, and it brings somebody new in your life. That would be my major prediction for you. So this brings you somebody in your life that you don't even expect, but is somebody who will definitely change your life. And you've been struggling for a number of years, and this struggle will go away. It will pretty much go away because of this major shift in your life. And then I have to go to the end of the show, but I love you, and I promise you this year is magic for you. It will be magic for all of you listening. I'm Carmen Harra on OMTime Radio, and I will expand and I will try to do the same topic next year because we had so many callers. So if any of you have more questions, or for everybody listening who couldn't get through, I know there was so many people trying to call the show. I'll be back with you 7 p.m. Eastern Time with Christopher, same place, same time. OMTime Radio, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm Carmen Harra. And thank you so much, and have an amazing 2020. I love you, and thank you for listening. God bless you.